You're listening to Viking Radio, coming to you from Dream Street Studios at Del Mar College. Now your host, Dr. Natalie Chapa.
Good morning, Coastal Bend. This is Dr. Natalie Chapa here with Mr. Michael Bratton. Mike B.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. How are you doing today?
Doing great. It's a lovely day here at Dream Street Studios.
Oh, amazing that we get to work here every day at Dream Street Studios.
That's right.
Yeah, me, you, and Rob, we're very blessed.
It's a dream come true.
And we are busy helping to deliver dreams.
That's right.
Yes, we could talk. We could do this all day.
Yes, we could.
But in order to keep our audience engaged and listening.
Then one of these days we'll have to invite your mom to be on the show.
Okay, so Jeff has asked about Mini Chapa coming on. And I talk about my mom a lot on the show, and because she's awesome. But I don't know if she's radio material. We'll have to see. She's not sure. I've mentioned it to her.
Okay.
But in keeping with the format of our show, we've got some really great guests that we are showcasing today. As you know out there, we're always talking about how great Del Mar College is because we love working here. And there's some amazing things happening here. So want to introduce out there to our audience, we've got our two guests here. First, we have Miss Elizabeth Pacheco. She is a Del Mar College graduate, recent graduate from a few years. But we also have her professor instructor who was pivotal during her time here at Del Mar, Mr. Corando Gallegos. And Corando, you are an instructor for us in the environmental/petrochemical lab tech program.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Over at the Windward campus.
Over at Windward campus. That is impressive. I'm not going to pretend to understand what any of that means. I just know that it is very impressive. So welcome to the show. Thanks for joining Mike and I.
Oh, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning, afternoon,
I
doesn't
heard
matter.
good morning. So I'm like, okay.
So Elizabeth, you also brought a special guest today. Can you introduce your guests with you today?
Yeah, I brought my daughter, Amelia.
Hi, Amelia.
How old are you?
Amelia is 10 years old. She's chomping on some chips. And we got her a very nice Del Mar College coloring book.
Thank you.
Cup.
Oh, she loves to color.
And stickers. So hopefully she'll go home and continue on her journey. And hopefully you will be here soon as a Del Mar College Viking. But we're here to talk about your mama today because she did some really cool stuff while she was here at Del Mar. And you're doing some really cool stuff now, Elizabeth. What are you up to in the community these days?
Well, right now I am a little bit sad. I get to leave Del Mar and start my new journey at Kingsville.
Okay, at the university?
At the university.
Okay, so at Texas A&M University, Kingsville.
Yeah, this fall.
That is sad for us, but good for you.
Yeah.
That's the idea. So what are you going to be doing there?
I'm going to continue my education in environmental engineering.
Okay.
And hopefully receive my bachelor's degree.
So a bachelor's degree in environmental engineering.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not going to pretend I know what that means, but I don't know what that means. So in order to educate me a little bit, talk to me a little bit about why this program spoke to you. What is it about this type of work or career that speaks to you?
Well, as I had mentioned in my story, it was the passing of my brother.
That's
Take
okay.
time.
We definitely know what that feels like, and it's interesting that I just posted about this yesterday because my dad passed away 12 years ago. But it's interesting how grief,
Yeah.
you're just going about your day, and then out of nowhere, it's like, bam, something reminds you, or they remind you that they're there, and it hits you. So please don't apologize for the emotion, because I was definitely feeling it yesterday, but not on Father's Day. You know, like again,
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
it's weird how it comes up. And so, tell me, Corando, what is it about your specialty and your experience and degree in teaching this? How did you get to teaching for Del Mar College?
Well, like I was telling Mike earlier, or earlier there that I used to work at the Army Depot as a chemist for 26 years.
Okay.
I left there and stepped away from academia for a while. And I sold suits for a living and even sold cars. Found out I can't do both. But I decided to jump back into it and started my PhD at Kingsville. And then around the same time, I had the opportunity to teach at the Windward campus. And I had been doing adjunct teaching here already, math, a long time ago. But when I jumped at the opportunity, it gave me the access to teaching what I love, which is chemistry and physics. So started teaching the environmental and petrochemical lab tech program and just going out there and showing what I know, being able to demonstrate what I know and share with students, and especially with Elizabeth here, and get them going where they can get into a program.
So are you born and raised here in Corpus?
I was actually born in Tennessee, but grew up in Alice and lived here in Corpus for the last 30 years.
Okay, but you're an Alice Coyote.
Alice Coyote, home of fighting coyotes.
Because for somebody who loves chemistry and physics and engineering and petrochem, this is kind of the perfect storm for you here.
Yes.
In the coastal bend with CCAD, Corpus Christi Army Depot, with the work here at Del Mar College, and you mentioned, teaching students like Elizabeth. What is it about teaching students like Elizabeth Pacheco? What does that do for you?
Well, what it does for me, first of all, like I said, it allows me to share what I know and my experiences. And also, we're a small program.
Okay.
So we don't get a lot of students, which is fine. We try to keep it reasonable size because we don't want to saturate the market and in turn not give our students an opportunity to show what they know. And be able to by being able to show what we can do. And it's not just me. My fellow instructor, Ty Huddleston, he teaches the chemistry.
Okay.
And we even have another instructor who's adjunct, and she teaches some of the chemistry, some of the environmental stuff, and she's actually works for the water program out in
San Pat?
San Pat, yeah.
Yeah. So you brought up a really interesting point that we have yet to talk about, Mike, in that part of, I think, what Del Mar College works really hard at is making sure that we're in tune with industry needs.
Yes.
Right? And when we say that, like what type of work, a timeline of what's out there, what's no longer needed. But you said, you don't want to oversaturate the market.
Yes.
And I want our audience to know that these are the types of things that our instructors, right, that our faculty, that our administration, these are things we have to think about.
Yes.
Right? Because you're right. We don't want to have all these people with a certain type of degree who would prefer to stay in the local community and work, and yet there's no job opportunities.
Yes. And then also, we try to offer our students employment with the local industry, but also allow them to think about going on, like Elizabeth is doing, and going on to get a bachelor's and continuing into a similar field and going into something that she may be interested in, and even do even more
and
after she's done, and continuing on there. So we try to do a balance between both. And fortunately, with my background and where I'm at, I'm able to get even more information or more contact. So when Elizabeth came along and said, I want to do a bachelor's, and we started talking about the environmental engineering, because that's what I'm doing a PhD in. She was like, well, let's see what we can do, and get her the information, get her going on it, and just allow her to keep on.
That's awesome. So you're currently working on your PhD?
Yes, hopefully by December.
Oh, okay. So I have a doctorate, but I'm pretty sure that our dissertation topics were very different. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
Maybe a little bit. A little bit.
So Elizabeth, you mentioned earlier that your brother's passing had a significant impact, right? As it does on so many of us when we have a loved one pass away.
Yeah. Because he was supposed to start at Del Mar. He loved Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And he was very into chemistry.
Okay.
So I think he passed away July 7th. And I just remember sitting on the computer and I'm like, I need to do something for him, but as well for myself, because it brought an image of also if I lose my husband, who's going to take care of me, because he's the breadwinner. He works in the refinery, so you know, sometimes we get lost and like, oh well, we're fine. Like, you know,
we're okay.
We're okay. Everything's great. And when you get hit with a reality like that, that's when I was just like, okay, God, I've been in control and I am not in control. So please take over. And that's when I signed up for the environmental petrochemical with no idea what it was. I just saw.
Really?
Yeah. I had no idea.
Had you done well in K through 12th grade in sciences and maths? Like, was it something that you were just naturally good at or you enjoyed doing?
I did enjoy doing it, but I was always in the hospitality.
Okay.
I started working when I was 13 as a host. My uncle owns the Taqueria Acapulco.
Yum.
I go there all the time.
Yeah. And so, you know, that was my main thing. And then once I had my first child, I moved up to, you know, taking over kind of the management at the restaurant. And then my husband once again was in my ear, like, you can't do this forever. One day you're going to get old. Maybe, you know, use that hospitality somewhere else. So I went to work for the best grocery store, H-E-B.
The best.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where people
Shout
matter.
out to H-E-B.
Of course. And I was growing there and I thought it was fine. I was content. Like, my husband's making the money. This is just a part-time job. And so, circling back to when that tragedy happened in our family, that's what woke me up to, okay, I need to do something where I can make the same amount as my husband.
Because we never know.
Because you never know.
Yeah, and we were talking about that earlier, Mike B, when things happen that we are not in control over, right? You know, like you said, we think we have certain control over things. And we do to an extent. But then if something happens and we're not prepared, that's when crisis really hits. Yeah. So you sign up. I'm truly amazed because, okay, would you sign up for chem, for environmental and petrochem lab technology?
It's not really in my skill set, that particular field. But I'm amazed by people who can go and really dig their teeth into that. And it sounds like that's what you did. And based on what Corando said.
If it's not your skill set, we can make it your skill set.
Is that right?
And I think there's a lot of people out there that this is their skill set, you know, that are out there like you and like your brother, that this is something. It's like, oh, wait a minute, I could do this. Obviously not me. And maybe
we're
not
talking.
Sure, you can.
Our skill sets lie elsewhere, and I will be very honest that I know what I'm good at, what I'm not, which is why I'm talking on the radio today.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking chemistry, which I think is interesting, but I don't think I'm a chemistry guy. And is there a lot of math involved?
There is a lot of math, but I think there's more of
applied.
Yeah.
How do you apply it? So what would you say, Corando, that you have to be good at in order to, or enjoy doing in order to try this program out?
As far as the math goes, we try to stress students if you have a comfortable feeling with algebra.
Okay.
Because our program is designed not so much like it's not a regular chemistry or a physics program. That's more theory and math.
This is very practical.
This is more practical, more applications.
Right.
So if you feel comfortable with algebra, you'll do fine. After that, it's a matter of, are you interested in learning chemical principles and how to apply them? Not just, seated theory, but how to apply
it. Actually apply it in the workforce,
in the
your
workforce,
day-to-day.
And also, as part of the program, we do also physics. We have physics class. Same idea, how we can apply that and use those applications to get that mindset of a laboratory, in a laboratory. How to take something to look at it, analyze it, get the data, and come out with a conclusion that you can present. We also try to emphasize presenting what you know, because you can be the smartest person in the room and you can't present.
And if you can't present it,
that's it. And she does well.
She does well with that. We'll be right back.
This is where you want to be, to dream, to grow, to graduate and succeed. This is Oso Creek Campus at Del Mar College, home to core classes and signature programs with cutting-edge labs and state-of-the-art facilities. This is a place of innovation, transformation, and support. This is your time, your future. This is where you belong. Learn more at dmcdreams.com.
This show is a production of Del Mar College, where if you already hold an associate's degree, you can earn a bachelor's degree online in organizational management and leadership. Come own your dreams at Del Mar College. Learn more at delmar.edu/BAS. This show is a production of Del Mar College, where continuing education courses can get you in the workforce fast, including workforce skills awards that are stackable towards Del Mar College credit programs. Own your dreams at Del Mar College. Go online at delmar.edu/CE. This is Viking Radio.
Again, we are here with Mr. Corando Gallegos, one of our instructors at the Del Mar College Windward campus in the Environmental and Petrochemical Lab Technology program. And joining us also is Miss Elizabeth Pacheco, one of our students who just recently graduated from Del Mar College in the program and is now headed over to Texas A&M University, Kingsville, to receive her bachelor's there. So we're really excited to have y'all on the show. You know, you were talking about what you have to be good at and applicability. I think we hear that a lot from our industry partners is they don't want just a student might be that they can do theory, but that can problem solve.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then present the information.
Yes.
And you said Elizabeth can do that.
Yeah, and I think Elizabeth has those soft skills also. She thrived in the program.
Yep.
I'm imagining that is not an easy program, but Elizabeth thrived in it. And not only did she thrive in the program, but she had these, a backstory. Everybody's got a backstory. And Elizabeth was talking about one of her obstacles, but you were also talking about your family didn't prioritize higher education, right?
Right, yeah.
And how did you overcome that?
Great question.
I overcame it because I went to school here. I think that's the difference with having immigrant parents. They've never been to school. Like, they just know their town.
Their opportunity, they didn't have the same opportunity that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I,
Mm-hmm.
I would hear the word, I'm going to this college.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to continue. And I would see it like, how? I thought this was, we graduate and then we go straight into working.
Into work, sure.
Yeah. And so, I mean, that seed was planted by my teachers and counselors. So once, again, that tragedy hit home, I had already the seed in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to develop it and grow it.
And your story also, I think, shows things happen to us in life that are really hard, so challenging. There are times, I think, when a loved one passes away, you just want the world to stop because you're in such a hard place, right? And you want everybody to stop.
Yeah.
But the reality is that the world keeps going.
Yeah.
And you had some people who were kind of already pushing you, like, go, go, go. So as challenging as this was for you to be resilient, to take that and to turn it into something positive, that shows a lot of resiliency and grit, a lot of ganas, right, as we like to say.
Yeah.
So what was it about Del Mar College that you thrived in? What was it about the program here?
I think it was the community. I've always been, a very family-oriented person. And I knew Del Mar College was that. It was small, but it was like family. So that's what drove me to coming first to Del Mar College.
Okay.
And I knew it had great opportunities to go further.
Did you surprise yourself?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was surprising about it?
She never surprised me. She did.
It was that I could start over.
Yeah.
Because I graduated in 2006 from King High School.
Okay.
So coming back to school was
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
And I was afraid that I was going to be the oldest one in the classroom, but I was surprised to see, other people similar to age.
Yeah.
And then doing the work, being able to balance home life, because I was also working full-time and going to school full-time. So
Wow. And you had the babies at home. You had the kiddos.
I have 3 kiddos. Yeah.
Whew.
And a husband, right?
Yeah.
That can count as another.
Is that hard?
Yeah.
Kidding.
My kids listen when I tell them, go clean up, your room. I can't tell my husband, pick up your shoes.
I mean, well, you can, but
Yeah.
I think that's another segment.
Yeah,
for another
that's something
time.
different.
So, you mentioned that Elizabeth, you believed in her the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah. What was it about her as a student?
'Cause the one thing that I noticed was she's tenacious. I didn't know anything about her background. She came in, she was kind of quiet at first, but once she got into it, she got going. And she didn't stop. Even after graduation, she knows what she wants to do. She knows where she wants to go. And she's very tenacious. She doesn't give up. She's very intelligent. I mean, I'm not disputing that. I can't dispute that at all. But that quantity about, I don't want to stop. I know what I want to do, and I'm going to get it done.
It's powerful.
And it is.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see it. It's amazing to experience. And I really feel fortunate and honored to be a part of it in the sense of seeing her do it.
In life, there'll be 100 people that don't really see much, in anybody. But you have one person, right, who sees something in you and who encourages you and who's your cheerleader. And that's all it takes. Sometimes it's just that one person. And you have been that for Elizabeth. But I can see the passion. So Mike B and I have been talking with faculty members here the past few weeks. And right, we see the passion in our instructors. Where does this come from in you? Where does this passion to teach come from?
To be honest, I didn't even think I was going to be teaching. I mean, like I said, I worked as a chemist for a long time. I didn't see myself as teaching. I did adjunct, and I like doing it. It was fun.
Yeah.
But to start coming here, being part of the program and helping the program go along and getting students like Elizabeth here, and it's like I told Mike earlier, I'm having fun doing it. And it is amazing that you can find a spot and do things that you love. I think you told me that when you find something you love, it doesn't feel like a job. And it doesn't.
Don't work another day in your life.
Exactly, don't work. And to have students like Elizabeth here to come along, and you see that, and at first, like I said, starting quiet and trying to get her bearings and seeing what she's going to do. And as we go along in the program, as we go along in the class, to see her emerge and realize, she's not going to stop. And no one's going to get in her way. And she's going to say, what do I need to do next? What can I do next?
What is next for you? What do you want to do after you finish at A&M Kingsville?
Hopefully secure a great job that will give back to the community.
So for people out there, they're like, what do you do with a degree like this? So what do you want to do? What kind of job is out there for this type of degree?
Well, for our program, it's basically working in a laboratory. Okay.
Laboratory. Okay.
Working laboratory technician, running this material, getting results, conveying the results to finance and everything.
Okay.
But for someone, in Elizabeth going for her bachelor's, her being able to use that as a base to be able to go on into the environmental field. I think we talked back and forth going into the regulations, being able to enforce regulations, interpret regulations, but also by having your background in terms of the laboratory, knowing that when you put that information out there, you know why, and you know what it's
And
based
it's
on.
so important. Right now, I think the community at large is really starting to understand the importance of good data.
Yes.
And especially when it comes to our environment, with the
Yes.
challenges happening right now with our water sources, and there's a lot of data going back and forth. But man, as we're saying this, Corando, you said it earlier, how do you analyze it?
Yeah.
And then how do you present it? How do you present it to people who don't know chemistry
Yeah.
in a way that they can understand what's happening in their community, right? And help make solid decisions.
And I imagine all of the petrochemical industries in this area, they have labs like what you're
Yes.
talking about,
They either
right?
have their own labs or they work with independent labs.
Okay.
That they contract
So
out to.
the field is wide open
Yes.
for Elizabeth. Whenever you graduate, that is great. You're in the perfect place, in the perfect area, and I think you'll have really good luck.
Maybe even come back and teach at my program.
Yeah,
That
there you go.
Yeah.
would be amazing.
It would.
And I have the phone number here. Is this right? 698-1701, a general number?
That is a good general number for that. And they can direct you to each one of the instructors or one of the administrators for the program.
Okay.
Me or Mr. Ty Huddison.
Okay. I think that's a great opportunity for anybody out there.
Yes, thank you, Corando.
Thank you.
I noticed Elizabeth calls you Gallegos,
Yes.
so you must be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens. We have somebody that pushes you to your limit. You start calling them by.
Yeah.
Did you ever anticipate a college instructor would take you under their wing and mentor you the way that you've been mentored?
I didn't. I guess because of, the experience that you have in high school, you don't really build that kind of relationship with teachers. So here I've always asked, I wasn't afraid to ask him questions.
That's
so
That's yeah.
he was always there to answer all of them. And it's been amazing to have him.
He is a testament to, again, why there's so much passion and love for students at Del Mar College.
Well, I'd like to say I'm only as good as my students. And she's one of the best.
One of the best, yes. We're so excited to see what the next couple of years hold for you with our amazing partners at A&M Kingsville. We love them over there and all the great work they're doing, especially in the engineering department. And so will you do us a favor and keep in contact with us?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, we want to see and congratulate you for that when you graduate and see where the world takes you.
Just ask me. I'll keep you updated.
And you don't go anywhere. You keep staying.
I don't plan to go anywhere. Even after the PhD,
I told him,
was still
I said, don't jump ship after you get that
I
PhD.
plan to stay here as long as I can.
We love that. And we would love to have you back on the show.
Anytime.
And that way we could officially say Dr. Gallegos.
I'll let you know.
Does that not sound amazing?
Yes.
And you said in December.
That's what I'm shooting for.
Okay. We will be rooting for
I'll
you.
even wear the
here.
robe.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm going to plan to wear as much as possible.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean.
Yes, you got to wear the big robe and the funky hat to
Yeah.
show that you've made it just all the way and still reserve some sanity for
Yes.
the rest of your life.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Elizabeth and Corando. Appreciate you coming in and talking about all the wonderful things that are happening in your program at Del Mar College, but also sharing a little bit of your personal life with us. I know that was a lot, and that was very touching, and we really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This show is a production of Del Mar College. Follow us on Spotify at Viking Radio.